Hello folks, and welcome back to another video. So today we'll be looking at the Caro-Kann defense for beginners and even intermediate players. So my rating on chess.com in rapid is about 2050 right now, but my peak was 2100. My blitz rating my peak was again 2100, but it's dropped a little bit. And then my bullet rating is 2200 actually, because I play a lot of bullet. But okay, but I do know a lot about the game, so this video is dedicated to beginners and intermediates. And yeah, as you heard at the beginning of the video, this is a Caro-Kann video. It's basically dedicated to all the players who like to play Caro-Kann whenever their opponent plays e5, basically. I'm sorry, e4. Sorry about that. Whenever white plays e4, it's dedicated to the players who play the Caro-Kann defense c6. And today we'll be looking at different variations. I'm not going to go over every single theory possible on planet Earth. That's literally impossible for the Caro-Kann, but I'll go over the variations that I play a lot at the advanced level of 2000. And I'll also be going over some sidelines, that type of stuff, but mostly just Caro-Kann basic theory. Not basic, I guess, I guess it's like basic to intermediate type theory. And also some things that I learned in my games that other chess players don't tell you about. So other chess video content creators that kind of walk through the Caro-Kann, they actually don't talk about some sort of thing, like some type of things that I'll explain to you today. So yeah, let's get started. Again, Caro-Kann setup is white goes e4, right? Black goes c6, and obviously if you're watching this video, you probably know the Caro-Kann, like the basic Caro-Kann setup is. This is the basic Caro-Kann setup. E4, c6, d4, d5, obviously. This is the Caro-Kann setup. White tries to get two pawns in the center. Black tries to go for this kind of like queen's pawn opening, except you have a pawn on c6, obviously, like you can tell here. If you're not too good with chess notation, then just look at the side here. You'll see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, E, and then you see all the numbers. But I'm not going to explain too much about chess notation today. Okay, so E4, C6, D4, D5. Okay, now we're going to start with the easiest one of the Caro-Kann that you could play. It's called the exchange variation. Okay? Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, it's called the exchange variation. So the exchange variation is where you take the pawn on d5, black takes, and then you go for like this type of setup. Black goes for knight f6. Very boring. I'm just going to let you know. Very boring setup. Very, very boring game. I actually played one of these games in a classical tournament. It literally went something like this. The exchange variation. I was actually playing white. Actually, was I playing white? I think I was playing white this time. But this was the boring setup. I think it was like this here. Check. Boom. Here. Sorry. It was like here. Castles. And look how boring this setup is. And it was just a draw. This game was just a draw. So this is how the real game went. So this is okay. So it was e4. Not the real game. Sorry. This is how you play this variation. It's a very boring variation, but if you really want to play this variation, the exchange variation, takes. In my opinion, instead of going for this knight c3, you go for another book move. It's like the Queen's Gambit setup. So if you don't know what the Queen's Gambit is, then just watch a video on it. It's just this. This is the Queen's Gambit. This is literally just the Queen's Gambit. But so this variation, the exchange variation, for white. I'm talking about for white. Okay, I'm talking about for white. Let's say you're on the white side. If I was playing this variation, I would actually go for c4. Okay, I would go for a c4, and do not take if you're black, and just go for this. Just go for the declined variation. But let's talk about black. So let's say white does a different move. Okay, so again, if white goes this move, which is a very common move, go here. But a lot of white players just go here. This is like, I think, one of the most common moves. You obviously go knight f6. There's a lot of things they can do here. I see a lot of kind of intermediate players playing this move. And a lot of variations, you can actually go g6. And sometimes they also do this type of variation where you go into the kind of symmetrical fianchetto castling type stuff. In my opinion, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend that. There's a lot of advanced type of stuff, but okay. So if you're a beginner, I just recommend developing. So they go here, just develop the bishop to a good square. I mean, you could also develop it here. I feel like it's a little passive here though, because they could just do this, putting pressure, and then whatever you do here, okay, a lot of advanced players would do this, and this is a very advanced move, very very advanced move. They go here and you go here, so this is a very advanced move. But I might teach you that just to see. But okay, again, this is the variation. Sorry, they don't go here. They go here. Again, if you go here, you probably will be met with this. Taking is fine. Taking is fine. But in my opinion, what I've learned is here is actually a little bit better because a lot of beginner intermediates would take this. You take here, and they try to go for this maybe, or they might castle first. They might castle. You might go here, and they might just go for this immediately. Sorry, you don't go here. You don't go here. Sorry, they might castle. You maybe just go here, or something. They might try to go for here. Just go here. Just go here. Your goal is to fiend counter the bishop. If they ever check you, you actually have this knight move, which is amazing because takes, obviously, you're done. But you have this knight move. Your goal is to fiend Keto, castle as quick as possible. But if you don't want to play that type of complicated setup, just go for here, in my opinion. I feel like this is much better for beginner intermediates. Just go here. A lot of players will go here. Go here. Castle. Bishop out to this square, more active square for yourself. They could go here. Actually, in my opinion, instead of doing this, I know it's very passive, but I would play this, preventing the beginner intermediate player to go here, so you can go here. So you can, whatever, let's leave it here. You go here, and then, yeah. Whatever they do, your goal is to castle next move. Well, let's say, I don't know, just random move, like I don't know, this or something. Then you just castle. Maybe even go here, get knight here. Probably even push the a pawn to make sure the knight doesn't go for any forks here. But yeah. So again, this is a very boring setup. And most of the time, you're going to end up with a draw. Most of the time, you're going to end up with a draw. In my opinion, if you want to play for any sort of win in this position, which is going to be kind of impossible, let's say white goes here, I would actually play this variation. I would go here. I'm not sure a lot of players will go here. Let's just say they go here or something. Just go for this type of variation. And the point of this is to, like, say, whatever they do, like here or something. The bishop could go anywhere. I think, in my opinion, I would go here. If they push, I would takes, and then go for this. And again, this looks like a very much of a draw, but at least you're a little bit, like, you have some sort of attack. You can, not attack, I guess, but some sort of stuff. Let's say go here, develop the knight, bring the rook over, cause some sort of, so even bring your queen here. And in the future, your goal is to push this pawn, but not now. Like, bring your queen here, bring your rook here to protect this pawn as many times as possible, and then maybe in the future push this. But again, a very drawish position. So I'm going to stop talking about this now. Again, if you play the exchange variation, you're in for a draw. That's all I'm going to say. So do not play exchange. I mean, in my opinion. Okay. Next, let us look at the advanced variation. I'm not going to go over too much. I'm going to go over just two major things here. Let's say, okay, so this is the advanced, by the way. So Caro-Kann, instead of taking, they push to e5, and you're like, oh my god, I'm doomed now, bro. But no, don't worry. Okay. So a lot of content creators will tell you to do this. Okay, I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move in my opinion. But I just feel, in my opinion, I like going for, sorry, not this variation. I like going for this. The reason is, there's a lot of variations where you can get stuck and they can push this pawn, and it's really harmful for you to take it with this because of queen coming in with check, that type of stuff. Okay, so you go here. Now, there's a lot of things that players can do. Players can go here. Players can go here. Sorry, not here. What's the variation here? I think here, a lot of players can go here, and they can try to basically make your bishop move to the side. So you can go here, let's say. Here, this is actually a move. Sorry, this is actually a move. I forgot about that. But the point of this is if you just, like, do a random move, like, I don't know, whatever this is. Here, you're locked. You can't even escape because of this. And you're just cooked. You could just say, oh, I got this, right? Sorry, there's no check there. I'm dumb. Sorry about that. So yeah, the point of this, some players don't tell you this is good because h4 is actually the best move here by the analysis. If we let it run for a second. Turn on the analysis for a sec. h4 is a book move. Yeah, it's one of the best here. And again, you saw the analysis. The best move is h5. Preventing this move, obviously you just take. Or just take here, whatever. So yeah, in my opinion, if you're a beginner or intermediate player that doesn't want to get into too complicated positions, but you want to have a pretty good advantage or a pretty decent play, here, a lot of players will go here. It's a very common move. Go here immediately, preventing the trapping of the bishop, and then they just go here. Just play a regular game. Like let's say they go here. Again, in my opinion, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to recommend for a beginner, but I would just say take for a beginner. Take to the queen and just push this. Just actually, sorry, not now, not now. The reason if you push this, you go, you get this, you get this. So do not go that yet. Go here something first, preventing this pawn. Let's say they, I don't know. Let's say they do a move like this. Then your goal is to push this. I know you're worried about this, but this is not gonna do anything for now. You could also push this first. You could also push this. You can even just push this, and in the future, let's say they go here. In the future, you push this. The goal is to push this pawn, though. Like, exactly, your goal is to push this. And then your goal is to get your knight out. Do not take, by the way. If they castle, let's say they castle long or something, do not take. Do not take. Be very wary about taking. If you take, they take with a knight or something, and they get into your position. So just go knight here, and you're fine. Let's say castles, knight here, and you're fine. Even if they take, you have your bishop out. They could go here, but just bring it back or something, or bring it somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so I like this position if you're a beginner game, but a lot of chess players tell you to do this. The reason is if you take this, you go here, and this is just a terrible move because of this. Immediately, and you can't even go here because takes, and boom, your rook's gone. So that's not gonna happen. Okay, if a beginner takes, then they're basically doomed. Not doomed, I guess. Because you literally just win the pawn back. I mean, they could go here or something, but you could easily win it back with just something. And you don't even have to take it. You could just leave it there. Just develop your pieces. They have two isolated pawns. You're going to get one of those pawns. Like, you're attacking this already. If they go here, they're just ruining their position now. They just have an isolated pawn here, just two weird pawns here. Opening on the king's side. I don't know. Their position doesn't look too good. So, a lot of players... Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Will not take here. And let's just say they go here or something, right? Now, the point of this is to actually not get your bishop out here. The point of this is to go here now. Okay, this is, I don't recommend too much for beginners. You're keeping your bishop trapped, but the goal is to get your bishop and cat out. So, let's say they go here. I would go here. I would go here. Let's say, I don't know, pin. You could go here. You could go here, which is a move. You could just kick it out. If they take, this is actually fine for you. I know it doesn't look fine for you, but it's actually fine. You have a nice, strong center here. And this pawn you can even take in the future, too. And you can even think out of the bishop here, which is not the best right now. Yeah, but in the future, it'll be good after you push your pawns and get your bishop onto a good diagonal. But, okay. So, yeah, in my opinion, for beginners, they should try to kind of be wary of this move. But they have to know a lot of theory behind this move, to be honest. Like, again, this. If they take, then you're obviously good. You have a bishop here. And you're kind of chilling in this position. Okay, now I'm gonna go over. So these are the two things I'm gonna go over in advanced. Okay, so in advanced. This or this. That's it. These are the only two good moves for beginners. I'm not even joking. Like this, do this, or do this, and know the theory behind those two moves. Okay, but do not play anything else. Like do not just. I don't even know what you can play here. This or something. Just do not play this. You're gonna get met with this, and then you're cooked. You're literally cooked like a frying pan in an oven. So, because like for beginners, they might not understand how bad this is, but just like you might say, okay, free pawn, let's go, free pawn. Yeah, it's not a free pawn. Your king is so isolated right now; it's not even funny. Like this file is so cooked for your king. I guess you could do this or something. You could try to do this, but no, this pawn's gonna be gone all the way in the future also. So do not allow that to happen. And just play two of the moves. That's it. That's literally it. They go here, this, or this. There are other variations, but I'm not going to show everything right now because this is meant for beginners, intermediates. Okay, there we go. So we covered the advanced and we covered the exchange. Now let's go over this. So I'm not going to go through too many more. I'm going to go through this. Okay. So the same Caro-Kann, right? D4, D5, and then we go knight C3, right? I'm sorry, not we go. They go knight C3, right? And they're like, oh my god, we got you. Nope. Just take. Start off with taking, okay? Start off with taking. 99.99% they're gonna take back, okay? Then you go knight F6. Now two things they can do, okay? I love when they take. The reason is open up this part. I know you could say you could all there's also a theory with opening up this and trying to get this or trying to get this or something. But for beginners, intermediates, I would go here. Let's say develop the knight. Get your bishop into this file. Sorry, no. Get like maybe even this here. Castles here. Let's say they go here, castle, and get into this type of position. Like I don't know, whatever they do here. Let's just say this or something. I'm not just doing a random position. You go here. They'd probably go here and retreat. Do not take. Do not take. By the way, taking is kind of stupid. Just keep your bishop. Keep your bishop. But okay. Yeah, for this setup, I'm not gonna go through too many tips and too many like tricks that you're gonna like win the opponent's queen or something. Okay, that stuff you can just find on YouTube. I'm going over opening principles that will make your position just kind of good. Okay, that's it. Like good, like a solid position you can play for beginners. And remember, do not play some random like baloney if I show you this. Okay, so here again, here, and a common move is this. Again, like I showed you, just take with this pawn, and you'll be chill. You develop here. You can even fianchetto the bishop. You can bring bishop out here. You can fianchetto. Knight here, castles, queen, like anywhere, queen here, pawns, like just you have such an open position now. Since this pawn's gone, and you just have it's a very normal position, but you're good. Okay, now let's talk about again. Here takes here, but they don't want to take. They actually go here, which is another part of the theory. If you see here, this is actually the main line. Knight g3. And again, I'm not gonna keep the analysis on for now because it's good to see without analysis. But yeah, the move is this. The move is h5. The point is to push this pawn. That's literally the point of this. So they could do this. They're not gonna do this because I push. So they're not gonna do that. So their plan is to literally just do h4 back. So the thing is, I don't like this position too much for beginners because they might get caught up in this pawn pushing type stuff. But yeah, it's fine. Just go for h5. If they ever do this move, they go back. They will pretty sure go h4 and then just continue the game. Like again, this position, h4, h5. Yeah, h4. H5, h4. And again, the Stockfish is recommending this. Like really anything you do is here fine. To be honest, like this is not the best move. Yeah, this could be a fine move. Even this is fine. Everything's fine here, to be honest. Actually, it's saying it's not the best move, but it's fine. Whatever. Like, here's fine. Like, yeah, even here. Like, I would actually recommend what Stockfish is saying here. Sorry about that. Let's close analysis. I would recommend this. Like, I do play this a lot, but I'm not sure beginners would like this or not. But, again, I play a lot of fianchetto lines. So, here, castle, and then you're good. And then just develop the knight here and even try to go for a pawn push in the center. And try to just, like here, I don't know, castles, here, rook out, here. Sorry, not here. First go for here, and then whatever they do, let's say here, and then fianchetto your bishop, fianchetto the bishop, or even go for fianchetto and try to just push something here. He's probably gonna go here in the future too. His goal is to go c4. So just play a regular game, but I would I'm just talking about openings here. I'm not talking about middle games. But again, to go here, and continue the game. Like even here, I like this move a lot. Go here, fianchetto the bishop, castle. Pawn push, knight here, maybe even get a queenside pawn opening. But that's it. Okay, we analyze those two. Okay, let's see. If we go here again, let's see if there's any more knight lines. Let's see. Here. Okay, I'm not gonna analyze the alien gambit. I'm sorry about that. I'm not gonna analyze the alien gambit again for beginners. If you're playing a blitz game. For beginners, I'm not going through the alien gambit, but go here. I know. This is the alien gambit theory, quote unquote theory. Do not go for the alien gambit. That's all I'm going to say. If they go for the alien gambit, just play this. Okay? Just play this. They can't really sack anymore because you're not really kicking their knight out. They go here, castles, and then you can push this. Then like whatever they do here, like whatever, I don't know, they here or something. Then you can push. They a lot of the times do here, but do not take. Just go here, and then this position is finally just a regular game. Okay, do not if you're in a blitz game. If you're in a classical game, you can analyze just pushing and then them taking. But no one's gonna play this in a classical game. I'm just gonna say, or even a rapid game. No one's playing the alien gambit. No one's playing this line. They'll only play this in a blitz game. And in the blitz game, go here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay. I think we analyzed all the openings for this. I mean, there are a lot more. There's even going back as an opening. Um, but a lot of the players are just gonna take go. Okay, sorry. There's one more opening I'm gonna show you here. There's one last thing. It's queen here. Queen here. Okay. Go here. Okay. Do not take. Do not take and allow the queen just like this. I mean, it's fine, but your bishop can't really develop anywhere here. And you have no knight to kick you have no knight here to basically kick the queen out. So you have to maybe even fianchetto, but it just looks kind of awkward for you. So don't do that. If they go here, just go here. If they ever take, you can take with here. Obviously, you can't take with here. You take with here. Here, you really can do anything you want. Just go here or something. It's fine. And then they have to move their queen in the future, or they can even probably do this. They're probably gonna do this, to be honest. Maybe even go here, fianchetto, and try to castle long or something. Try to go for something like this. If they castle this way, try to even castle this way, and try to just castle long, put some pressure on this side of the board. Okay. Yeah, I would play this variation, to be honest. I'll play. I mean, it's fine if you take. It's not a big deal. I didn't. Sorry, to be honest, I didn't analyze this too much, but I would go here. If they don't take, like just go here or something. Just do this or something. It's fine. You're fine. Just push this pawn. If they ever take with the queen. Or sorry. If they ever do this, you could get met with this, which is kind of annoying. So I probably would not take with the queen. If they do this again, just take with the pawn. Just take with the pawn here, and then try to long castle. I'll try to get like this type of this type of this type of setup, I guess. And then just try to castle long here. And if they castle this way, like if you go here and then castle this way, start a pawn attack on this side. And your goal is to push this. I don't know, let's do a random move like this. Your goal is to like maybe first even go here. If they kick you, go here and just some sort of push on this side of the board. On this side of the board. And this is looking kind of bad for them, to be honest. Like this is looking kind of bad for them. Okay. So these are a couple of the openings. I'm not gonna go over any more of the knight takes now. Now. Okay, so I think we went over the advance, we went over the exchange, and we went over takes, and we went over this. Okay, now we're gonna go over something. I think this might be our last analyzation. I think we're gonna have a part 2, by the way. We're gonna have a part 2. I'm not gonna analyze everything in one day, but okay. Now we're gonna analyze something that you might hate me for this, but I'm gonna analyze the fantasy, which you're not gonna hate me for. Obviously, it's a very common thing, but you might hate the way I approach this. So we're gonna analyze the fantasy. Okay, we are gonna analyze the fantasy. We're gonna analyze this. The fantasy is just regular Caro-Kann, except just play f3 for white. Now, do not take. Okay, I know, you already went crazy. Do not take. Listen. I took, and I've had so many bad games. Takes. Look at the center, bro. Look at the center. The real move here, I know the move you should be. Okay, this is like the stockfish. Okay, stockfish. If you put this in the stockfish likes this. Stockfish likes this. Okay, stockfish likes this. But there's a very, 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 very key line in this position. Okay, if you go here, they obviously do not take. They go here. Okay, and let's say you just take. Let's say you just take, right? They go here. Okay, they go here. Anything you do, let's say you go here, sack, and knight here, and the point is to basically ruin your position. Actually, sorry. This is not the position. Sorry about that. So it's takes, and okay, I think it's here. I kind of sorry about that. Forgot this exact move order. And the move you have to do is here, actually, because you are not allowing this, this because you take. But okay, here, if you put it into the analysis board, you'll see immediately. Okay. So yeah, the point is here, and let's say you do a random move like it doesn't matter. You do here first, right? They can castle, and okay, I'm not gonna do everything stockfish best moves because obviously stockfish is gonna play well for both sides. But again, takes. Here, let's say you do, I don't know, again, here you just do this move. They castle, and they put so much pressure. I'm not gonna put everything to stockfish now. They put so much pressure in position. They're gonna move this, they could, you have to play this, but it's just very complicated position, and just in general, very complicated position to play. So I actually prefer. I'm not gonna analyze this, by the way, too much. But again, this is the move. Nobody takes out of the right mind. Nobody takes. They can even go here. If you take this, and then let's say you do this or something, Like if you put this in the analysis board, you'll see what I'm saying. Let's say you go this. You can see white's advantage is going up like this, castling, and look at white's advantage. Come on, man. 0.89, 0.85 right now. 0.85 more. Because the problem is, like, look at their rook and bishop activity on the square. And just one more time, I'm not going to be analyzing tricks and tips. If you want to analyze, there is a variation where there's a trick. I don't remember the exact variation right. I'm not going to look at it right now, but there is a variation with the knight and bishop out, and the bishop sacks here and goes for and grabs the pawn, and queen comes in and all that stuff. But I'm not looking at that right now. I'm just going to look for regular stuff, okay? Again, here, they go here, castles. And even if whatever you do, they are causing a lot of pressure on your position right now. Like, even pushing here is just so much pressure. Here, just so much, sorry, not here, sorry, I'm dumb. Not here, but just there's so much pressure on this position. That's not even funny. So, okay, let's go on from that. And what I prefer, again, there is a tactic here, okay? I don't freaking remember the exact tactic, but there's a tactic here. But, okay, what I prefer is going here. So, let's say they go here. So, do not take, and I just prefer to go here. Now, the best move for white is here. Actually, I saw Hans Niemann play this with Gotham Chess, actually, sometime. But I like this variation. Just go here, right? If they go here, you could take, and go for this or something. Or, yeah, go for this. But you could also just go back. If they go here, you just go back here. Get knight here. Actually, even try to push for this. Yeah, and just have a solid position, to be honest. But a lot of people don't do that. They just kind of go for here or something. A lot of players do this. Then your goal is to push this. Then your goal is to push this. If they take, you take, obviously. If they do, I don't know, whatever they do. I don't know what they do. Like, whatever. If they do, like, check or something, just, like, block with the guy. Again, takes, and you're totally fine. You can even bring your bishop out here to prevent the castling of the king. But I do prefer this variation. It doesn't fall into any tactics, like I showed previously. It doesn't fall into any tactics while sacking your bishop. It's just a nice solid center. If you go here, again, do not take, by the way. If you do this, do not take. Again, just go here, bishop here. Whatever they do, if they go here, I do not recommend taking for beginners. I recommend going back. If they go here, go here. And whatever they do next, let's say they go here or something next, then I would actually prefer to go, actually, I'm not sure yet. I would probably go here, to be honest. I'm not sure what Stockfish says. Let's say Stockfish likes that move. Okay, it's actually the best move. So A5 is the best move in this position. Stockfish does like that move. So, yeah, do always A5. Obviously, if you take back here and you're killing it right now. But even if they don't take, just keep the pressure on. Just go, let's say they go, like, I don't know, like, whatever, just here. Then just go here and just castle. And look at your position. It's not looking that bad, to be honest. Like, you go here. You can even go here in the future. I would go, like, I don't know. I guess even, actually, no, sorry about that. Sorry. Back in this position, if they do not deal with it, then you can just take. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention that. If they go here, if they just go here or something, just take. Because you can't take it back. But they probably will deal with it and probably go here or something. This is actually not that bad for you, but I don't prefer this yet for beginners, especially because, like, you don't have a rook for no reason. I would just keep the tension on. If they go here or something, I'll keep the tension. Just go here. Whatever they do, just develop the knight's castle. Bring your queen out. Even go for a pawn push here in the center. It's just a much better position than playing this. Than playing the this type of setup and going for this, because this does lead to a lot of tactics. A lot of tactics it does lead to. So again, I'm not going to analyze everything through, but there is a bishop sack here with the knight coming in. And you have to move back. Queen comes in, and just, yeah, you're kind of cooked. Because, like, again, I'm just going to show you a quick variation. I know it's not the exact one, but this is the quick variation. So, here, let's say you take, they go here. Let's say you just do a random move, like, I don't know, like here or something. I go here. You could even sack here. It's not like, truly the best, but you can sack here, here. If you even go back, you can go here, which is insane, because if you go here, takes, and takes. And then you're just winning, obviously. But yeah, there's a variation like this. There's more variations, obviously. There's actually a much better variation. But the best move is this in that variation. But yeah, even here, here, here. You could still even try for that sack. It's not as good here. again, like even if you go here, I don't know, like your position, it's fine, I guess. It's a fine position. Sorry, you can even go here or something. Yeah, it's a fine position for you. It's just I don't know. I don't prefer that for beginners. They'd probably mess up somehow in here. So again, just go here, be solid. Knight here, here. Let's say just this. Like even if they don't do that, if they do this, just push the spawn. If they don't, then here, here. If they try to push one more time, go here. Go for this type of setup. And then you're good. And get your knights get your knights here. Knight castle, and then try to do some sort of push in the future to try to open the position up. But that's yeah. But yeah, in my opinion, those are my favorite openings for the Caro-Kann. I'm gonna analyze some more though next game. I'm also gonna be analyzing the English opening because I do play that a lot now. But yeah, again, just a recap. My Caro-Kann positions are the exchange. I'm gonna rate a draw out of 10 because it just draws your game. So draw out of 10. The push is actually very, very common, and I actually do like the push. If I go here, again, I met with this. So I have been trying a lot of different variations. Again, every time I do this, they don't always have to go here. This is the best move, but a lot of players just go for here, and then I just go for this type of setup. Like, even if they go here, again, advanced move is just going here and allowing them to take this because you do have this move in the future, fiend counting the bishop and going for here and castling. But again, for a beginner, just take. It's fine. Just not a big deal. Just take. Do something that protects this pawn first. Like I don't know, do anything that protects pawn first. Like even here is fine. Just do anything, and then go for this push. Here, just develop that type of stuff. Okay, so I'd rate this pretty good. The advanced is another opening. Okay, the next one obviously is this, and you have two variations for beginners and intermediates. You can take, or you can go for here. Or sorry, 3. You can also go for here. Also, you can go for here. Actually, there's 4. There's also here, but I'm not gonna analyze that too much. But yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do here, but it's fine. Again, just play a regular game, but be solid. Have a setup. Castle, get your bishop fiend kettled, and you'd have a good game. Okay. And the last variation I analyze today is the fantasy. In my opinion, fantasy, do not go for this if you're a beginner or intermediate. If you're advanced, you can do that if you want. But even I don't do that. So again, here, just play solid. Knight here, bishop here. Just play a solid game. But even if they don't do that, if they go here, just go here. Just play a solid game. Just play a solid game. Just play a very solid game. If they takes. And there's actually one of my opponents who fell in a trap in this position. I think whatever. It was something like this. They fell in a trap of this. And this is very hard to leave. Like you see the analysis like I'm cooking here. You're supposed to do this, but yeah. A beginner would get cooked because again, here you just do this and they have to move and then you just go back or something and they're just cooked. Or maybe here will even work. I don't even know. Yeah, no, sorry. That's not an option. But yeah, but you can't get a lot of beginners with this move. Okay. But yeah, those are my analyses. Again, exchange, advanced, the knight variation where you go for this, and also queen, and also going back, and there's also the fantasy variation which play the declined fantasy with e6 and bishop b4. But yeah, this is part 1 of my opening. Sorry, I didn't go through the fantasy in the way I should have. There is a trap that you can just search up fantasy trap at the end of this video, and you'll see a bunch of videos on that. There is a very common trap in the fantasy that you will find. But yeah, I'm not gonna look at again. I'm just teaching you how to play fundamentally and play a good Caro-Kann game. If you're playing the Caro-Kann, play a very good Caro-Kann game, and know exactly what your opponent's gonna do. Again, push like you know exactly what to do. Okay, but yeah. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe and like. And yeah, I might create a part 2. If we got 100 likes, I'll create a part 2. Actually, not 100. If we get 25 likes, I'll create a part 2. And yeah, thank you and have a good day. Peace out.